Good morning, class. Today we'll take the next topic of the chapter Working of Institution. In the previous video, we tried to understand what is Mandal Commission and the report of Mandal Commission and Office Memorandum. Now, here we'll see the next topic decision makers. The decision makers. So, decision makers generally in the term democracy, what is democracy, why democracy, and in constitution somewhere we have seen about who takes the decision on behalf of the countrymen. So that is only the government, and here we'll see the role of the government and the institutions. So decisions are made by the government, we know this means any issue is existing taking place in parliament, so government take action that come in the shape of law. President of India is the head of the states and all the decisions are taken at his name or in his name. Prime Minister is the head of the government and actually exercise government power. So decisions are taken in the cabinet meetings. Cabinet means the ministers of the existing government. Parliament consists of two houses, we know this, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. To understand all these points, we must know the procedure of the election, because in previous chapter electoral politics we have seen the procedure, how the parties become the government and how they campaign, how they put forward the agenda towards the people. So when we go to the NCERT text, we'll see here we are talking about the Mandal Commission, and we saw that the report was put forwarded by PP Mandal in 1980s for the reservation that is given 27% of the government jobs to socially educational backward classes. This particular, and when election held in Lok Sabha, then in 1989, its election manifesto, Janata Dal promised that if voted to power, it would implement the Mandal Commission report, and the Janata Dal did form the government, and after the election, VP Singh became the Prime Minister, and for the several development took place at that. So the procedure we know that what happens, the President of India addressed the Parliament to announce the intention of the government and implement the recommendation of Mandal Commission. So it happened means whatever the procedure behind it took place, and finally the law implemented means the different views, opinion, issues, and it led to the widespread protest even when the law was passed, because some were who affected by this particular law. So the picture was differently presented or happened in the society. But here we are going to discuss the decision making power, that is with the government. So opposition against the Mandal Commission means the people who were in reservation. Earlier they were getting reservation. So some people felt that reservation was against of the principle of equality. Means whatever they were getting reservation since independent period of time, now it was taking from them. And when the law was passed, newspapers, magazines were full of different views and opinions related to this. So it affected the thousands of job opportunities the people were getting earlier. Some persons and associations opposed this and filed the case in the court. The Supreme Court of India means it was there that togetherly they brought some discussion, and we say they brought some verdict, they brought some this justification towards the people. And what was that, you see that means the people who were affected, lastly they accepted the decision of the government, or you can say some that the Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court of India benched all these together. We discussed this, and this case was known as Indira Savigne and others versus Union of India case. 11 judges of that Supreme Court at that time heard the argument both the side by the majority of the Supreme Court. And judges in 1992 declared that this order was of the government of India was valid. And the same time the Supreme Court asked the government to modify the original order, and it said that well-to-do person. Now the main thing which you understand here, the well-to-do person means, the people who were well-to-do means they were financially strong, and among the backward classes should be excluded from getting benefit of this reservation. Try to understand this. The people who are rich but they are in reservation will not be getting benefit for the that particular law. And the Department of Personnel and Training issued another office memorandum on 8 September regarding this, and this dispute thus came to an end. The policy had been followed since then. So need, another topic is there, need of the for the political institution. I hope you understood here. All the things which we discussed here means, like, the people who were getting earlier the reservation, they were the well-to-do person. Now no need of getting reservation, they were excluded for this reservation, and the people genuinely who were eligible for that the reservation, and they came under 27% of the government job. So need for political institutions, why do we need this? Because earlier we have discussed 3 chapters and we have seen there this basic question always come, what is the topic of the chapter, that is need for the political institution. So we'll try to understand why is the need of the political institution. So in India the political institution are arranging and carrying all the tasks of the country. In modern democracy, these arrangements are called institution. This is the definition of institution. What is institution? Means whatever the arrangements are made by the government, and mainly the issues are discussed and the people get the solution of the problems that for by some institutions. So that is called the institutions. So working with the institution are not easy as lots of rules and regulation it leads. Means the picture here you can see it is half in this PPT, but you can understand that what is parliament. Now here you are observing the parliament is by the people only. Means everyone is supporting people's needs and people's demands by the political parties who sits there after winning the election. So that particularly is of the people. So we need political institution, and why? Because regulating rules regulate rules of the country. When we see the main point of this, they are given by the institutions. So when we talk about institution, as earlier we have discussed, prime minister and cabinet ministers are the institution that they take important policy decision. Civil servants, as we have seen in the personnel and department, working together are responsible for taking steps to implement the minister's decision. Supreme Court is an institution where disputes between citizens and the government are finally settled. So here these are the institution, and institution is not easy. Institution involve rules and regulation, we know this, and this can bind the hands of the leader. Institution involves meeting committees and routines. So often the leads to the delay, the complications. There is dealing with institution can be frustrating. One might feel that much better have the person take all the decision without any rule procedure and the meetings, but that is not the spirit of the democracy. Means here we can understand the certain rule, regulation, discipline, and decision making power and system behind, because sometimes we want that instant we should get some justice, but whenever see the work of institution, it is systematically done in especially democracy, because instant result cannot be or outcome cannot be given. So institutions are very useful. They provide opportunity for a wider set of people consulted in any decision, because singly when the decision is taken, it is not fruitful or beneficial to any of the affected person or you can say segment, but when it is collectively taken, so it is beneficial to all. So it's difficult to have good decision taking very quickly, but they also make it equally difficult to rush through a bad decision. So that is why democratic government insists on institution. So need of for the political institution is that the conduction of democracy should be smoother, fair, free of any kind of malpractices or rigging. So institutions play a very important role in democracy when they are systematically working. Means they need some means a fine and fair system for the making laws or their implementation. So in this video we studied all about the opposition against Mandal Commission and need for the political institution, and the role of the institution and what are the institutions. So in the next video we'll see the another phase of the chapter. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.